Now, if you want to see a stat sheet stuffer, you're going to want to keep your eyes on Freak in this one. He's been putting up a number of double-doubles in this recent outing, Shaq.
You know, Freak knows that he can do more than just be a scorer on this team. You know, he's a great passer. He's a great leader, especially for a young guy. He's looking for a shot. He's being active all the time, and he's really helping the others play at a high level, Ernie.
I haven't seen a guy like this come into the league in a long time, Ernie.
Stop it.
I'm serious. Not a guy like this who has multiple ways to impact the game, Shaq.
Stop it.
Just
2K Sports checks in with their loyal viewers with the broadcast from Boston, the home of the Celtics. And as we start the weekend here on this Friday night, 2K Sports welcoming you to NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. You take a look at the Hawks. 10 games back from the top spot. They're still jockeying for position.
And this is a chance for them to go 2-0 against this team. They won that first meeting, and with a 3-game season series, they can clinch a winning record against them here tonight.
And how nice would it be to stick that in your back pocket after just 2 games, guys? I mean, I know they think that's what's going to happen because they played with that kind of confidence in the first meeting. They feel very good about this one.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Kyle Korver is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Bazemore at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Turner. Thomas. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Horford. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We talked about how they can best press their advantages in this game, and he told me that he expects their shot blocking to play an important role. He said, listen, obviously we want to keep them on the perimeter as much as possible, but with our length and timing, we can also bottle them up inside. And Kevin, he's hoping that'll help them secure their second win in this season series.
Wonderful, Doris. Thanks. They're thinking about their defense right off the bat here.
Yeah, great thought, really, to have coming out of the locker room. Worry about making stops first and foremost. Let the offense take care of itself.
Yeah, I agree somewhat, but at some point you've got to do some work offensively as well. They can't rely on defense alone.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Schroeder with the ball. Picked up by Turner. Picked by Horford. Here's Schroeder. Off target from outside. For Boston, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. To the inside. Here's the Beast. And it's sent back by Horford. Here's the Beast. Goes up with it again. And the layup is up and in.
The defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Now, here's Horford. 14 points from him the last game against Golden State. Bazemore for 3, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
That's his first personal foul.
The Celtics shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Free! He'll be at the line shooting 2.
That free throw good from the Beast.
No win. No win.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. There's the pick. Now here's Schroeder. He's guarded by Thomas. Horford kicks it over to Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. They need this. Can't get it to go.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Millsap a screen on Thomas. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Gets to the corner and buries it. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Thomas dishes to Jordan. Johnson sets the screen for Jordan. Another three that time. A beautiful shot from the Beast. The Beast's got 7 points in the game. Schroeder with the ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against Golden State.
And equally as impressive, the playmaking. Just sensational. The way he was seeing the court and making the game easy for his teammates. Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Hawks shooting their first shots of the night from a charity stripe.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
The Celtics making a switch here. Crowder's checked in. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Atlanta. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Kyle Korver. Traditionally, many of the great free throw shooters have come from the point guard ranks. Here are the ones leading the league this year. Isaiah Thomas, third.
Well, if these guys can get to the line, there's not as they'd like to be against them.
Yeah, because of their shooting ability, they get a little more space than the average point guard. Maybe they'll miss a shot from the floor, but if you send them to the line, those points are almost guaranteed.
Now here's Thomas. 14 points from him the last game against Charlotte.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. That's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
The Beast. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. And that's now 10 points for Freak.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. Now an update on Evan Turner from Doris Burke. And Doris, what'd you find out?
Kevin, I was able to catch up with the Celtics head athletic trainer. He told me that it doesn't look too serious. If he were to miss some time, it would be a very tough loss for his team down the final stretch of this season. They're hoping that doesn't happen, guys.
Okay, Doris, sounds like he won't be out for too long.
Well, hopefully that's the case, Kevin, and he'll be back before long.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
Well, I like how Paul Millsap used his body. To get into the defender there.
Now Thomas. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. It's stolen by Schroeder. Left side Hardaway. Wide open look. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
Assist from Tim Hardaway.
Here's Thomas. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Here's the Beast, guarded by Hardaway. Here's Crowder. Millsap grabs the miss.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Boston leading by 3. Thomas passes to the Beast. Three-pointer, but they recover it. And the pass to Crowder. Here's the Beast. 1:07 left in the first quarter. Turner passes to the Beast to end the drought, and the shot is good. The Beast's got 13.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Great open look there.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
To the middle, here's Horford. And Boston with the rebound. Victory eluded them last time in Atlanta when they faced the Hawks.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. I mean, a lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
No good from the Beast.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Gets it off and released it in time.